guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a Sephora and Ulta haul and a couple of other random things that I have picked up over the last month. So let's just get started. One product that I came out of Sephora with that I had never heard of and I did not know I even wanted it was this Smashbox powder. This is the Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. So this powder was something that the Sephora employee recommended because I said, you know, I'm getting married, I want something that's going to make my foundation last a long time. So it comes in this little like pot thing and you push the little button and it opens, right? This powder is unique because it has a grinder inside of it. So it is a loose powder, but nothing's coming out, see? You only twist the top to grind out whatever amount of powder you need for that day, and then it becomes a loose powder, but it's not as messy as a loose powder. Like, I can shake this and powder's not going everywhere or anything. So this powder is hydrating. This powder is supposed to be good for even dry skin, and you can use it either as a foundation or as a setting powder if you use it lightly. So I cannot wait to try this. I have tried it in the store, but I haven't actually tried it myself. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this product runs extremely dark. So the color that I actually purchased is Fair Light. So if you have extremely pale skin, if you're much paler than me, good luck. They do actually have one shade lighter than the shade I am in. It's called Fair, I believe. And then they have Fair Light, then they have Light, then like Light Medium, Medium, I don't know. They have several shades, but they also carry a travel size or like one that's like half the size of this for half the price, but they only sell that one in like 2 shades for the travel size. And then the full size, I think they sell like 5 or 6 shades. So unfortunately, I didn't fall into one of the shades that I could have tried the travel size because they didn't carry Fair Light in the travel size. But anyway, the full size I believe is $49, but I think it'll last forever. It is half an ounce of loose powder, but I don't think I've ever used up a loose powder, so this will be really good for the wedding day. I want something that's going to add some longevity, something that I can use to touch up with during my 12-hour day of the wedding that isn't going to make me have cake face, that I already have dry skin. I don't need a powder, but I'm standing out in the sun taking photos. It might be nice to have something like this with me, and the fact that it has the grinder technology makes it really easy to travel with, so I'm going to bring this along with me, but I want to try it out first. The second product I got was the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Concealer. This is a serum concealer. I got it in the shade Light. I have heard mixed reviews on this. Some people say it is very similar to the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which is one of my absolute favorites. It has a thinner consistency, a thinner texture. And it little bit goes like such a long way. And I was debating between getting the light, or I think they had a light medium, but I got the light because my skin's only going to be getting lighter from here on out, as it is going to be fall and winter soon. And it's still 100 degrees here in Phoenix, but eventually the weather will cool off, and I think my skin will get a little bit lighter. Plus, I want it to be a little bit brightening, so that's why I chose that product. I also got another order of the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Extra Strength Formula Peels. I've tried these before. They're something that I would use every single day if I could afford to. It adds up to be about $3 every time you use one. And so it says you can use it AM and PM, but who can afford to spend $6 a day on peels for their skin? So this time I just bought a 5-pack, and I kind of use them here and there. I'll probably buy more towards the wedding, and if you use them just when you need them, it's not that bad. It's like $3 a week or something. It's not too bad. But I definitely noticed a difference when I started using these, and I totally enjoy them, and I highly recommend them. This is the extra strength formula. That's for normal or less sensitive skin. So you have sensitive skin, they have a regular strength, and you probably should get that instead. But I really like them, so I just repurchased. I also got this Smashbox 24-Hour CC Spot Concealer, and I ordered this one in Light as well because this is just a concealer with a brush that I haven't seen before. It's a very long, skinny brush, and this is going to be good to cover up any specific spots, and it has some color correcting things in it. Color correcting qualities, so it's supposed to help cover up dark spots more than just adding a concealer, but it's supposed to cover them up too because it has better technology to help them. I don't know. I'm going to try it. If it sucks, I'll bring it back, right? That's kind of how I feel. I also picked up several samples. I got the Marc Jacobs the newer foundation that Marc Jacobs has, like Complete Coverage, I can't remember what it's called, but I got the shade 27. I'm going to give that a try. I'm looking for that wedding day foundation, but it's a little early to buy it because I know my skin's going to change color. So I'm waiting another few weeks before, but I wanted to try out the formula, and then I can always get reshade matched if I need to. I got this Lancome Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. It's like a skin serum from Lancome as a free sample. I've got this Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer sample. It's got 4 different shades. I already have the second shade on the 4, so I don't know, I may be able to use Tan Deep for contouring or something. Another foundation I'm considering using for the wedding day is this Lancome Teint Idole, and this is the 250W. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you if it's any good, but we'll find out. And then I also mentioned that I was looking to try out the Cover FX Natural Foundation, the one that Jaclyn Hill was raving about, that gives your skin a dewy finish. Now, I do have dry skin, so a dewy finish is usually something I enjoy, but the lady at Sephora was like, this doesn't set. She's like, you're going to have to use a powder. And I was like, I hate having to use a powder. Like, it's so much work. But I just bought one, so we'll try it. I actually got the shade N40, which I think is going to be too dark for me, but I'll give it a try. I also got the Custom Cover Drops by Cover FX, and those are in N30 and N35, and so I was going to add, you know, a little bit of pigment to my pre-existing foundations to kind of help me transition from summer to fall, summer to winter slowly, and like add a little bit of drop of something that's a little lighter to make my darker foundations light and vice versa as the seasons change. But then she gave me this natural foundation in N40, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be too dark. I also got the Lancome Audacity palette. This is the Audacity in Paris, and it's really hard to see, sorry, it's probably glaring crazy, but this is what the cover looks like. It is like a girl walking in high heels on top of buildings, and I know my ring light just makes it really hard to show you anything, but it's got 16 shades, and the brush in here is actually pretty good. The brush that's for blending, like the bigger one, is kind of large, like I'm not gonna lie, like it's a little big, but it can work. Here are the 16 shades. I actually want to do like a full-on review of this with swatches, so let me know if you want to see that. If you haven't already seen it up, who knows when this will go up. But it's a really good like everyday palette because it's got a lot of light shades and several transition shades, and then it's got a few to deepen up. I think it's very useful. I think I'll get a lot of use out of that. Then I got this IT Cosmetics Your Contour Must-Haves. This is the contouring set. This is $39 at Ulta. And just taking off the case, it came in this little metallic-y case, and inside were 2 brushes, but it's kind of like 3. So one of them is this contour brush that's like stiff, you know, for doing the chiseling, and then the other side, the other brush has 2 ends. This one's like a more dense, stiffy brush, and then this one has more of like a blush brush. It's called the highlighting brush. So it's highlight, define, and contour. So that came in a little trio for $39 at Ulta. I also picked up a few pairs of the Lotus Lashes from lotuslashes.com. So far they haven't like super duper impressed me. I liked them when I first got them, but then since they like don't fit right anymore, and I'm trying to like fold it, like curl them to reshape them, and they're just not fitting as well as I'd like. So I'm going to keep trying lashes for the wedding. Let me know what some of your favorite lashes are, especially if you freelance for brides, because I have my Ardell Demi Wispies that never fail me, but I wouldn't mind spending a little bit on some new lashes for the wedding. Let me know what you guys love. And then I have a bunch of other samples to show you guys. So that's about it of everything I've picked up lately. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.